Hello! In today's lesson, we will learn how to solve cooperative work problems. When in a problem, we're told that two teams are working together. What should we do in this case? First, we solve the problem and then write down the basic notation we will use to write down the algorithm. Our problem goes like this. The first group made 64 parts in 2 hours, and the second group produced 72 parts in 3 hours. Anna, how long would it take to make 336 pieces if both groups work together? We need to answer the question of how many parts each group makes in 1 hour. What do we need to do this? If the first group makes 64 parts in 2 hours, then we can calculate how many pieces they make in 1 hour. To do that, we need to divide 64. Divided by 2. The result is 32 parts. The first group makes in 1 hour. And now let's calculate how many parts the second group makes in 1 hour. For this purpose, we divide 72, divided by 3. The result is 24 pieces. The second group makes in 1 hour. How many parts are made the groups make if they work together? Of course, that would require 32 at 24, and the result is 56. 56 pieces makes 2 groups in 1 hour. I'll write the first and second groups working together. But if they make 56 parts in 1 hour when they work together, then we can answer the question of how many hours they will make 336 parts. To do this, we need to divide 336 by 56. And the result is 6 hours. In 6 hours. As a result, we have solved the problem. But in order to solve the cooperative activity problem, what did we do as a result? First, we calculated how many pieces the first group makes in 1 hour. In math, this is called productivity. Let's write down the first notation we'll need to write down the algorithm of actions for solving cooperative activity problems. I'm going to write down B1. And then the productivity of the second group is B2. By the third action, we found the productivity of the first and the second group. But when we answered the question of how long it would take for both groups to produce 336 parts, we found the number of hours. And then I will denote this number of hours by T. As a result, we wrote down the following important designation. It is productivity time. This is the time for which work is performed. In our task, it was a group, so let's write down time. And we need to write down another designation. This is work, the work that they do. In math, work is denoted by A. We're going to use these notations when we make an algorithm for solving problems, for solving cooperative work problems. In solving this problem, we use the following formulas. In order to find productivity, We had to divide work by time. In order to find work, we have to multiply productivity by time. And in order to find time, we have to divide work divided by productivity. We will use these formulas and notations to write down the algorithm for solving problems on joint work. And for today, our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye, see you again.